Hello, and welcome to day 10 of my 121-day journey using the Masteries weight loss Octagon body system of strong body systems. So this is the second last day that I'm going to use a strong. Then I'm going to switch over into the lean body system. I'm going to transition over into this one, which is also a carbohydrate restrictive style of dieting. So the strong body system, I'm only having roughly about 51 grams of carbs at most per day. And on the lean, I'm going to bring that down. It's going to be about 34 grams of carbs a day. So it's really going to start to tighten up a bit. But for now, I've been having a few questions about some of my blog posts and some of the things that I've been saying about calories and how a lot of people think the calories in versus calories out is the absolute end-all be-all because of what they've learned and what they've been told over the past 20, 30 years or whatnot. So first of all, calories in versus calories out can work, but it's not the whole truth. So why do I say that? Well, for example, on the strong body system that I'm currently using, it's a low-carb diet. It's not a very low or ketogenic style diet. But on these diets, you tend to eat more calories than you would on a conventional diet of whatever you choose. The reason is you're eating more fats, and usually you're eating more proteins which have more fats on them as well. So the calories tend to be higher. And if you've seen from a couple of days ago when I did my check-in, I was able to still lose 2 pounds in a week. But I'm eating more calories than I did on the standard body system, which is just the traditional way of eating. So calories in versus calories out, not the end-all be-all. You can use it, but you need to make sure that your hormones are working properly and that your exercise is also finely tuned with your body and with your diet. So what do I recommend that you do? I recommend that you find something that you would enjoy to begin dieting. I don't recommend going on a really hardcore diet. You know, a lot of people have been asking about, well, isn't this diet better than that? It really depends. Perhaps you might get better results, but the question is, would you enjoy doing it and would you stay on it for a while? Now, the way I've structured the 121-day journey that I'm going through in the system is that I'm going to rotate through the different style of diets that is in the weight loss Octagon for 11 days. Okay, so 11 days, believe it or not, it isn't long, and it's amazing how quickly the past 10 days have gone by, and I really haven't been exerting myself. Now this week I start to work out a little more, so I'm doubling. I'm adding an extra day to my workout. So I'm doing 4 workouts a week now. I'm doubling the amount of sets that I'm doing as far as weight training when I go into the gym, or I'm just pushing and trying to get another round of intervals that I'm doing. So it can make a difference when you do it right, but I'm certainly not hating this. You know, as I was building the whole company and creating these products and getting everything ready, I slacked off. I went just to the standard body system. I just did what culturally pretty much everybody does. You know, I kind of used the same sort of eating and exercise patterns that, you know, some people do. You know, I still got to the gym maybe once a week. Not too much, but I didn't do anything else. And I kind of watched what I ate a little bit, but not a whole lot. Now, moving on to the strong, it's, you know, I'm just being conscious of the amount of carbs that I'm eating. I'm just being conscious of the types of carbs, what types of foods that I'm getting in my body. You know, if it has sugar or it has a label, I'm kind of like, maybe not. Now, when I move over to the macros style, that won't matter so much, but instead I'll have to be more concerned about the overall calorie amount. But by the time I've gone through the strong, the lean, and the ripped, and come back to lean and back into strong, I'll have gone through about 2 months of dieting. So my hormones should be working very well by then. So then when I move into the macros, or if it fits your macros or whatever you want to use for a name, when I go into the calorie and macros counting style of dieting, I will have already optimized my hormones. My body will work better with that style of dieting at that point. So then it will make more sense for me to start counting the calories that I'm taking in. I'm not going to be worried so much about my exercise. That's just going to be a bonus for me. Okay, so if you are going to think about doing a calorie counting, please don't include your exercise, because some people tend to overestimate, and there's really not a really good accurate measure of how many calories you're burning during your exercise anyway. So, you know, it really depends on you. Again, I really recommend that you start slow and you gradually build into something. Remember, when you do this right, and if you want this to last, it's not about a magic bullet solution. It's not about just going all out and then going back to the way you used to be, because it won't last. To be very honest, it's actually worse for you to do that on your health. And as far as your body fat, you'll tend to lose lean mass, and then you'll gain more body fat because of everything. So I really recommend you slowly go into something a little more intense, depending on how far in and how intense you want to go, and then you come back out, and then you try something else again. I'm only doing, one rotation of 11 days per body, per body system, yes. But I could repeat that if I wanted to. I'm not going to a 121-day journey because I really want to show you the different body systems. But you can do that if you're like, you know what, I really enjoy the strong body system. I really like the results. It's maybe 1 to 2 pounds a week. That's fine by me. I don't really have to really exert myself so much. I'm going to do that one again. You have that choice to do it. So that's the cool thing about the weight loss Octagon. It's very flexible. It'll work for everyone. And I really do. I try to go through and teach you how to use it and how to understand how it works. Now, the weight loss Octagon system that I recorded is about 8 hours long, and it's about 3.5 gigabytes in size to download, or there's also an option you can stream it from Facebook if you want to purchase that one. But what I'm getting feedback from some of you is that it's a little too long, and sometimes I go into a little more depth than some people really want. Some people just want, okay, what do I have to do for X and Y in order to get to Z? I don't care about how it works. I don't care what it does. So I'm creating an express version. I'm creating, there's express services now that I offer on Masteries.com. So that's coming out in September, that I'll have that ready for everyone. If you do want to know why things work the way they do, how different hormones affect you, and the different styles of training, and how to measure your body fat in different ways and all that, because I'm just showing you the one that I find it easiest, which is the Navy circumference method. That's it. So get ready for that. It's coming out September. Other than that, hope you'll join me for tomorrow, which will be day 11, the last day of the strong body system, before I move into the lean body system. And I hope you'll join me. I'm really enjoying this. I hope you are too. And hope you have a great day. Thanks.